Hello everyone. Today we're diving into a topic that is sure to spark some debates. Windows 8. Yes, I know, it's often the black sheep in the Windows family, but was it really as bad as you think? Let me tell you, Windows 8 actually played a crucial role in shaping the modern OS landscape that is Windows 10 and Windows 11. Okay, let's set the stage. Back in 2012, Microsoft was in a tough spot. Apple was taking over the mobile market with iPhones and iPads, and Android was quickly gaining ground as well. The world was going mobile, and Microsoft needed to respond to the growing demand for touch-based interfaces. But not with the next version of Windows Mobile. Microsoft needed something new, something easier, something better. Enter Windows 8. Windows 8 wasn't just another version of Windows. It was Microsoft's attempt to bridge the gap between desktop and mobile. Sure, it was risky, and that's where the problems began, but it was also forward-thinking in ways we didn't fully appreciate back then. One of the most controversial changes was the removal of the traditional start menu and the introduction of the start screen. Many users hated it because it broke away from the tried and true Windows experience. But look closer. Microsoft was pushing the idea of a unified platform, combining the best of touch-friendly tablets with the productivity of a desktop. People were shocked by the change, but the vision was clear. Microsoft saw the future where touchscreens were everywhere. And how about today, 12 years later? Well, almost every device we use, from laptops to two-in-ones to even the car infotainment systems, is touch-enabled. And that shift really began in the Windows 8 days. Now let's talk features. Windows 8 introduced several concepts that we now take for granted. Take the Live Tiles, a precursor to the widgets we see in Windows 10 and 11. The whole idea of having a page with glanceable information, be it on Windows or even on other platforms. These tiles gave users real-time information all in one place, something that Windows Vista and 7 tried with the gadgets but kind of failed. Don't get me wrong, they were pretty, but they were flawed because of the huge security issue that downloading third-party gadgets posed. And why have a separate gadget when your app can have a dedicated board on which to display useful information? Then there's app snapping. Windows 8 was the first to allow seamless side-by-side apps, a feature that's essential for multitasking today, and that was improved with Windows 10. And while people weren't fans of the full-screen apps, that immersive experience paved the way for the modern tablet devices, and smartphones, of course. Now let's talk performance. Windows 8 was faster and more secure than Windows 7. In fact, it was so fast, having introduced the fast startup feature, that even modern Windows 11 might take longer to boot. And it was fast also for traditional spinning hard drives and the older PCs at the time. Combined with that, it was very light, and the Metro apps barely used resources. Windows 8 was more secure too, thanks to features like built-in antivirus with Windows Defender and also Secure Boot. Many of these innovations laid the groundwork for the security we rely on today. Of course, we can't ignore the elephant in the room, the execution. The dual interface, desktop and start screen, was confusing, especially for non-touchscreen users. But this wasn't a failure of vision, it was just poor execution. Microsoft partially listened to feedback and quickly released Windows 8.1, bringing back the Start button and adding options to boot directly to the desktop. It wasn't a perfect fix, but it was proof that Microsoft was committed to making it right. So what's Windows 8's legacy? In many ways, Windows 8 was a stepping stone to Windows 10 and 11. Many of the features and design choices that made Windows 10 successful were born in Windows 8. The touch-first approach, the App Store, the focus on security, it all started there. Without Windows 8, we wouldn't have the flexible, modern operating systems we use today. even though we might not like them, especially Windows 11. Windows 8 was a risk, a necessary experiment, and a glimpse into the future that was perhaps a little too early, and maybe a little too perfect. Here's an interesting take on this, and it has the right to be called Windows 9. While exploring early Windows 10 beta builds, you can see a Project Metro Start menu and windowed Metro apps as well. I really do believe that if these were standard features in Windows 8.1, the project would have been a success. And maybe it could have been even better than Windows 10 or 11, because these new OSs did take a step back from the simplicity and lightweight nature of Windows 8. In the end, Windows 8 wasn't that bad. It was ambitious, ahead of its time, and yes, it had its flaws. But it paved the way for the features and design elements we use every day. So the next time you think about Windows 8, remember, it was the brave step forward that Microsoft needed to take. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.